If you liked 1984, it was written in 1949. If you liked Brave New World, it was written in 1932. But you haven't read the original source. 1924, Leningrad. A man wrote a book. It was so powerful that Stalin banned it immediately. The author was forced to flee the country. Orwell read it. He wrote 1984 on the blackboard. Huxley read it. He wrote Brave New World on the blackboard. What is this book? We, Yevgeny Zamyatin. Why were all dystopias copied from this book? Why did Stalin ban it with such terror? And why is this book, in 2026, even more terrifying than all dystopias? Let's begin. Who is Zamyatin? Yevgeny Ivanovich Zamyatin, 1884 to 1937. Russian engineer, writer, revolutionary. He lived through the early years of the Russian Revolution. A legend is born. Utopian ideals abound. Communism will create paradise, they say. Zamyatin knows that. It's a lie. No utopia is real. Every utopia is turned into a dystopia. In 1924, he writes in secret, We. The book is smuggled to England. It is published in London, in Russian. But the Soviet authorities find out. Stalin summons him. You wrote this book. Zamyatin says, yes. Stalin, if you keep your word, you won't publish this book. You won't write it. The secret police will be watching you. Zamyatin flees. To France, then to Sweden. He dies in 1937, in exile alone. As for the book, it never dies. 1949. Orwell read it. He wrote 1984. 1931. It fell into Huxley's hands. He wrote Brave New World. Now it's 2025, and this book is still the most powerful dystopia. The world of we. The book is set 200 years in the future. There is no specific date, but there is a single state. It controls the entire world. In this state, your life is entirely planned. 6 a.m., wake-up call. 7 a.m., morning march. 8 a.m., brain exercises, ideology. 9 to 12, work. 13, lunch, all the same. 1400, leisure time, all the same. 1600, home time, no one speaks. 8 p.m., sexual intercourse. Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, on request. Life calendar. But the most terrifying thing, people have numbers. No names, just numbers. D-503 433 is the protagonist of the book. He introduces himself as follows. I am a number, no name. A number is enough. People are happy in this system because there is no choice. Choice equals freedom, equals responsibility, equals anxiety. Being free of freedom is comforting. The most terrifying aspect of this? The text continues later. The terrifying aspects of we. The most chilling elements in the book. 1. Big Brother. The state. We state. There is a figure, a leader. The director of protection for the single state. He is everywhere. There are surveillance walls, glass buildings. People are always being watched. Even your emotions are being monitored. If you feel rebellious emotions, the police will take you away. But you are so heavily controlled that when control is lacking, it becomes terrifying. 2. The complete death of freedom. D. 503 falls in love with a strange woman. I-3-3. O. I-3-3. O tells him, write, keep a diary, send me a summary. D-503 begins. He writes, he describes it. Today I listened to a metal song. Metal is beautiful, controlled, geometric, but a bit monotonous. Then he says, but I-3-3 played me a piece of music on the piano, random, irregular, uncontrolled, terrifying but intriguing. This is the sentence. Scene in life. Is uncontrolled music bad or good? D503 is losing his mind, because for the first time, he is making a choice. Choice equals fear. Third mating day. Biological mix. The most disturbing part, there is a mating day once a month. The government selects the most suitable couples for a healthy generation. Chemistry and biology are great, but no soul. D503 is not selected for I330 because their social ranks do not match. It will be given to someone else. D503 describes it as follows. I requested a sexual partner for I330, but the system chose someone else. The system knows best. But I want someone else. This text is a philosophical bomb. You can control physical desire. But your soul? 4. The past is banned. There is no past in the book. Absolutely none. History has been erased. Books have been burned. Principles have been changed. D. 503 knows nothing about the past. I330 explains to him, in the past, people made choices. If you lost the choice, unemployment, starvation, but you were free. D503 doesn't understand. What is freedom, I330? Oh, freedom equals not feeling guilty when you make a choice. D503. Oh, is that so? Zamyatin says, some people do not want freedom. They only want security.
I330 and the rebellion. The heart of the book, the relationship between D503 and I33. I33. Is actually a rebel. He lives outside the control system. In another world, old people, old books, old thoughts. I330 is trying to tempt D503. Right? Think, rebel. And D503 writes, the diary begins like this. Get to know me. I am D503. But perhaps, rebelling is very frightening, but to be free? Zamyatin does something brilliant here. D503 changes his mind. Page by page, he moves from control to freedom. But then he breaks down. The system takes him back. It performs an operation to correct his brain. And finally, D503 reports. I330. He hands over the person he loves most to the system. Because after the operation, he's no longer afraid. He is no longer a nonconformist. He is now a number. Zamyatin's message. Freedom is a contagious disease, and the system's cure for it. Loeb. How Orwell and Huxley plagiarized. After Zamyatin wrote, Orwell read it. Huxley read it. Each of them copied it, but look at Orwell's 1984. Single state equals Ingsoc. D503's diary equals Winston's diary. Surveillance system equals telescreen operation equals room 101. To obey equals doublethink. Orwell copied it. Look at Huxley's Brave New World. Forced happiness equals coupling day. Soma, drug, equals mechanical music. Maintaining stability equals control. Society equals hierarchical classes Huxley copied. He said it plainly that he was inspired by Zamyatin. But this is not a copy. This is evolution. Zamyatin, control through a rebellious mind. Orwell, control through physical torture. Huxley, torture through pleasure, drugs. All three came from US. Why the present is terrifying. It is now 2026. We is 100 years old. But it is even more terrifying. Because today it is happening. 1. Social media equals watching walls. Zamyatin, glass buildings. Everyone is visible. Today, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Your life is out in the open. Thousands of eyes are watching. The algorithm records your TOMIR score. 2. Smartphone equals operation. Zamyatin, lobe operation. The brain is controlled. Today, dopamine feedback loop. The phone makes you addicted. The system controls your thoughts through content selection. 3. AI equals Big Brother Zamyatin. The director of security knows everything. Today, ChatGPT, algorithms, surveillance AI. Everywhere. 4. Altered history equals deep fake Zamyatin. There is no past. It has been suppressed, erased. Today, deep fake videos, fake news, truth versus lies is unclear. History is being manipulated. 5. Matching day equals dating apps. Zamyatin. The government selects the most suitable partner. Today, the algorithm brings you together. Swipe, swipe, swipe. The system decides who you are compatible with. Not the soul. Data. Zamyatin's final message. Zamyatin died in 1937, but in his final letter to Stalin, he writes, "You want to kill me, but I am dying, because I have become a free man, and freedom cannot be transferred to a state of unconditional submission." These words, terrifying and beautiful. Zamyatin knows that. Utopias are always transformed into dystopias. Control does not bring happiness. Freedom is treacherous, but necessary. In the final pages of We, D503 has been completely lobotomized. He looks at the crowd in the arena. The leader is torturing him, and he cheers with excitement. Yes, ho ho! The system has won. D503 now knows exactly what he wants. Control. We is a book that must be read. Because 1. History, the first modern dystopia. 2. Philosophy, freedom versus security. 3. Today, it's happening now. Zamyatin wrote it. Stalin banned it. Orwell and Huxley borrowed from it. But the original remains the most powerful. Because Zamyatin questions everything. Control or freedom? Good or evil? Yes, control is comfortable, but your soul dies. If you wish, reject this today. You can. But in 50 years' time, perhaps you won't be able to, because the system is too powerful. So read it now. Read We and decide, is choice the verity of numbers, question equals fear, or choice equals freedom? You make that decision. Orwell, Huxley, Zamyatin cannot sell. They can only warn. If you found this video helpful, so the algorithm shows it more, subscribe. 1 classic a week. Next, 1984 versus BW. Which would you choose? Which emotion did you feel most strongly after reading Zamyatin? Write in the comments. Thank you.